So, oh, that's good. Okay. Obviously, we have audio. Alrighty. How do you get rid of that thing? That thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's. Well, welcome to the stream. I don't have a hell of a lot for you right now regarding Shanny and Jason, but through secular opinion, I learned that Shanny had been 302'd. She's out of there. I haven't heard anything about her since. But we do have one. The last video that Jason made, I have it up. I want to watch it. Let's see what happens here. See what he says.
All right, fabulous. What we got going on? I'm just waiting for Shabisky because everything
Hello,
got fucked up.
Rudolph.
I don't know
How
what
you
the
doing?
fuck. Everything got all fucked up. She broke my microphone. I had the pop filter. She broke the pop filter off.
Oh, Shanny had an episode.
Came in here like a goddamn banshee and broke my fucking mic.
Ooh.
She broke my microphone. Hopefully it doesn't have any static or nothing on it, but she fucking slammed it and chucked it at me like a spear.
Oh,
Hey, bud, what are you waiting for? What they're waiting for you? Where? Did he give it to me? Okay, wait. Oh, here you are. Sorry, go in a waiting room in Discord. Did you join? What Discord?
so if she came running up the stairs and grabbed his microphone and broke the pop filter, that means that she can go up the stairs.
Discord? Shabisky. Can you link me to the Discord? Oh, we're setting this up, guys. Give me a second, and I'm probably gonna just quit this as soon as this is, done. Ah, dank dumpster. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm waiting for a link. Oh, I got it. I got the link. Okay, hang on. Now I'm gonna open Discord. That's a resource hog as fuck. What the fuck? No, I don't need.
Okay, let's see if we can
What
follow
is
along with
it
what's going on.
asking? I have an account. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where's Shabisky and my friends? Fuck me. Do I not have Shabisky on here yet? Stream remote enabled. What? Okay. Shabisky, add me on Discord. What's my fucking name? What's my fucking own name? Oh my god, I'm bad at this. What's my own name? It's not showing my name. Oh my god, it's not showing my full name. It's T dot dot dot.
Yes.
Are you kidding? Okay, that Rev Dude 420. Okay.
one that's after this one, really?
That Rev Dude 420.
Well, this one's not very long. So you got
Okay, now I
4
just
minutes
gotta wait
to
for
go.
Shabisky
And then
to
I'll
die.
shut it out.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Go to streamer mode. I don't know what that means.
do that. There we
Cause it. Oh, cause it. View your profile. Wait, why? Jason, what's your Discord username, hun? Yeah, it's this. That Rev Dude 420. I should probably put that in my description. Where is Shabisky cool guy? Okay, hold on. Gotcha. I see you, Shabisk. Okay. All right, where are you at, friends? Pending. I got the cool guy. I got him. Whoa, Shabisky. I'm waving to Shabisky. All right, now, brother, can you give me? What? Hey, cool guy. Got your room? Let me send you an invite to chat. Okay, awesome. So that's the deal. We're gonna be going over to Shabisky.
Who the hell is Shabisky?
Period. Let me see you driver in. Are you in Dank Dumpster?
I don't know Shabisky.
I have to sub you. Hey, kitty cats. Jesus, now I got Wookiee Lover. I got Dank Dumpster. You're live? Okay, I see you guys. Yo. I'm gonna share this.
Anybody know the Shabisky channel? But I'll check the red. I'll check his
Okay.
video after this. His new one.
Okay, cool.
Then we go searching.
All right.
We have to.
You guys could go over to Dank Dumpster.
Ah,
Go over to Dank Dumpster.
there we go.
Here. Period. Jesus Christ. I do feel like a celebrity at this point. It's way too much. Jesus, whatever. Maybe I got some money to go to the
Dank
court if I
Dumpster, yeah.
have to.
He just said.
All right. Not the wrong thing. Sorry. Sorry for that in there, Shabisky. Fuck. Here, guys. This is where you go. Boom. Boom. And pin. Pin. Pinned, bitch. I'll see you.
So he's gone there, does he? All right. Let me see. What's he posted here? Shanny's gone. Oh, let's see.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. How's everybody doing?
Who the hell's
I
that?
was just crying. Weeping, actually.
Let me go find this Dank Dumpster guy.
I'll tell you what I was weeping about. That's what I'll make this video about first. They're gonna go, oh my God. Is he going back to her? Oh my God. You know, Joey Styles, ECW. You know, oh my God. I'm going to put some videos together.
Okay, just to catch up, Dank Dumpster. Dank Dumpster went live like this morning. So this one from Jason is now. He just put it up. So let's watch this one.
Together and give you front camera view.
So now with that intro, you're really going to be like, what the hell is this video about? This video is about loss. This video is for everybody that's ever suffered like narcissistic abuse, but you're codependent at the same time. And I'm going to tell you that this is one of the roughest things I could ever imagine going through in my life. So why were you weeping, Rev? Why did you come on here making a video like Shanny for Christ? Weeping. Because I just wept for Shannon.
She'll be back.
The thought in my mind, I was cuddling Gavin. And I said to Gavin, you know, Gavin, you've gotten me through, so I'm going to have to pretty soon make a call that I have to part ways for these babies. I have to do that soon. I want to run. And these babies have been so good. She didn't like being touched much. Ever.
Kevin needs to be brushed or something.
They've been good babies, you know.
Not really.
Rev, you haven't explained anything. What are you doing? This is like a Shanny for Christ video where you're just weeping. So I was cuddling Gavin. And I said, I looked him in the eyes and I said to him, you've helped me so much in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But pretty soon we're going to be parting ways. And I said to him, I just want you to know, Gavin, that in your new adventure, wherever you go, I want you to know how much you helped me. And I said the same to Watermelon, too.
Come on, Jason, move it along.
But my bond with Gavin was very deep thing. And I'll tell you, I think he felt it in his spirit, you know. I love you, honey. See my pretty socks. Look how pretty. Am I fucking pretty for you? Fucking asshole likes to watch women cry. Stop, Watermelon, now. Watermelon, would you please stop this? I love you, and you can hang out with me. I'm going to make a video.
You still haven't told us shit, Rev. Why are you weeping? What is this deal? So after I said to Gavin, I love you, but we're going to have to part ways soon. I felt something in my heart that I never felt before, and I just started weeping and almost choking on my own saliva. And I felt like I was going to die. I was gasping for breath, and I think that was Shannon. I feel her right now because that's how much despair she's in. She doesn't know what's going to happen to her now. And I feel really bad for her with that. Because here's the fact of the matter. The house is a disaster, but I'm going to show you. And Shanny's gone. Shanny's gone. This is the spot, man. Hey, Gavin. I love you. You want foods? There you go. There you go. There's Roddy. He's got her stuff in one box. They said to me, just do me a favor, buddy, okay? Just do me a favor. Don't steal her stuff. I said, I'm not. Why would I steal her stuff? Okay, Shanny's not here. I want you to see that Shanny's not here. Okay? Shanny's gone. Rev, okay, seriously, why are you making this video? You said even maybe you could forgive her. You could. No, I don't mean this in the way that you think I mean it. Okay. Okay, boys. Oh my God, yeah. Okay. Slumber party. Ooh. There goes my fucking bipolar. Rev, is she really gone? Yeah. Rev, you got to tell me what happened. Okay. If I had makeup on, it would have smudged all over my face. And I would have looked tragically pretty. My name is Peter Steele. I'm a bassist and vocalist for Type O Negative.
All right. So here it comes. And what do we expect? What do we expect? Firstly, let's just remember that this Jason fellow, for the last, week, 2 weeks, has been throwing abuse, verbal abuse, group abuse, swearing at her, calling her names, yelling at her to get out, blah, blah, blah. And now he's all crying. He's crying because Shanny's gone. This guy is, if I really had to choose between Shanny and Jason, I would choose to support. Well, not financially, but to follow, let's say, Shanny. I couldn't give a shit about this guy. He's a drunk. This Jason is just a drunk, and he's all full of piss and vinegar. That's it. But let's hear the story.
Rev, fuck you. I'm not going to watch your video. Why?
All of it, in my opinion. All of it. All of it.
You put on for 10 minutes and said absolutely nothing, except a few things interesting. Rev, is Shanny really gone? Yes, she is. Rev,
Yeah.
you got to stop this bullshit and tell us now what happened. I will.
Performance.
So today and the previous days, we'll say 3 days, have been the deciding factor in the way that this ended. There's a chain of events that led to this last event of where I am. Where the bullshit's over. How did I get there? That the bullshit down there is over, and I don't have to worry about pissing someone off. That's right down there. What led to the chief of police having me right here with 2 people on the phone and explain to me like a father figure, look, you're drinking beer. Look at this room. It's in disorder. I see you don't do any rugs. That's good. You're not on rugs. I can see that you don't have any illegal, weird weapons. That's great. But I'm going to tell you that drinking cola like this and drinking a beer like this is not good for your life. And you probably need to clean yourself up. Nice, and you know what? You're probably right. And he looks at me, and it was the chief of police, the best friend, my mom's best friend's son, Guy Salerno. He's a very good man. And he looked at me and he said it in a whisper because he didn't want to piss off her down there. He said, you got to talk to your uncle. Because I have. This is the chief talking to me. I've talked to your uncle at length about this now. And he didn't know how bad this was. But I let him know how bad it is. He was here for a while with another great officer. And they eventually left. But he said in a hushed voice to me, get her out. The chief of police. They left. What event was involved with, you guys saw she was flapping around on here with her tits and stuff. You guys all seen that. That's why they ended up coming here. What happened with that? There's some details of the story that I cannot divulge in public. But I will tell you that she cornered me in my grandmother's bedroom in here. And she put her butt against the door and sat down and said, I am not moving. You have tortured me for days with sleep deprivation, and now I'm not going to let you sleep. So she parked her butt right in front of this door that was right in my grandma's room. It's right here, guys, with the flip. So this is other room. Okay. Period. Period. I want to fucking drink. Hang on. Man, my bipolar is really bad. How do I know? Why? Because I was weeping not long ago. And now I'm kind of just mellow. A lot of things I want to talk to you about. You know, maybe this will be a new segment and it's be like Rev. No, my female name is JC, Jaycee. JC. So it's like JC story time, you know. And I could get real weird and go like super young girly and have like pigtails, you know. I could do the pigtail look and then people buy me like Hit Me Baby One More Time dress to wear. And I'll wear it all for you, baby. You can fuck me, just don't leave me. Period. She said, I'm not going to let you sleep. She put herself in front of the door to my grandma's room and sat there and said, you have to stay here the whole day with me. I said, that's ridiculous, honey. You got to let me out of the room. I didn't call her honey.
Then why'd you call her honey now?
I didn't call her honey. I just said, you got to let me out of this fucking room. She said, no, I'm not going to let you out of the room.
Come on, honey. Let me out the room. You can just stay in this room with me, honey.
Some things.
Fuck, his lungs must be full of smoke, huh?
Some things
Full of tar.
transpired.
Some things!
You call it a kerfluffle? Yeah, a kerfluffle happened.
Some things transpired.
Dr. Thunder isn't bad. Another female calling me baby. I love that. She's going to strangle me.
Oh. Murder.
She has her back against the thing, and a couple of kerfuffles happens. And I managed to get her to stand up because she was pinning me in the room. I was pinned in this room like this with her for about 20 minutes before I made some kerfuffly movements. And I would manage to get her at least up off the floor and standing. Then she got real agitated at me and started coming at me and tried to choke me.
Shit, that's serious.
She didn't leave any marks whatsoever of any kind, which is fine. She's not as strong as she used to be, guys. She was pretty weak.
Yes, weakling.
She's pretty weak. She's bigger. But I think her spirit has broken down to the point where you could call her weak. And I got out of that situation, but she ran down the stairs very fast.
Yep. I believe that.
And she called 911 again. And that was the visit I was telling you about, how Guy talked to me like a dad. So what happened after that? I got off the phone with Miss Jules. And I said, "Good night, Yoshi, cute Yoshi girl." And I just got a text message from her. And she called me baby. And that's cute. So I got off the phone with Jules. And wow. It wasn't 3 minutes that I got on this couch this bed. Trying to get some beauty rest. When I heard people down there again. Like, what the? Oh, Jesus, the cops again. The cops were down there again. Oh, I'm sorry. Rewind. Yeah, I have to add this in there because the story don't make sense otherwise. Story, what happened? The story of what happened. In between Jules and I being on the phone, adult CPS showed up at the door. And I got the woman's card, and Jules has the woman's card too. And she said, she asked me about what's been going on here, and she was a very nice woman, extremely nice. And she helped me through some shit before with Shanny when I was protecting her. I was protecting Shanny. And this woman suspected that I was covering for her for something. She told me that. So I told my story. And Shannon was on the couch just going, well, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. She made it very bad for herself. She looked horrible to this adult CPS worker. Guess what?
Well, what?
Guess what?
What? I give up.
That was a bad move.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Because that's why she ain't here now.
Got arrested? What?
This adult CPS worker said, I'm going to talk to the cops right now about what's going on here. And that was the push they needed to 302 her. This is what happened. The cops 302'd her. So after I heard the kerfuffle down there with adult CPS, because they called me. They said, Jason, I'm here to talk to you. There's a report on you. I got to talk to you. And I talked to her. And I said, if you want to think I'm blinking 3 times to you, I am blinking 3 times. That woman is insane. And I'm afraid for my life. Bingo. So I go back up here. I start trying to sleep again, and I hear the commotion again downstairs. I'm like, what the hell is this now? And this time it was the cops. And all I heard was the guy came up the steps about here, and he said, hey, Jason, I just want to ask you, you're not going to steal any of her stuff, right? I said, I promise, dude, I'm not going to steal a single thing of hers. No. He said, good. Okay. She's going to be out. She's out now. She's gone. She's been 302'd. But I got some really crazy news for the end of this to wrap it up. So after this happens, the commotion with the cops one more time to get her out of here. One more guy comes up the steps and he says, Jason, I need to talk to you. I don't know who the hell he is. He's a county guy, I think. Tall guy, skinny. And he goes, Jason, you got to know this place is being condemned. It's been condemned. I said, what? Yeah, you have a week. You got to get out. You got it? This place is going to be empty in 1 week. And she is gone. There's no chance
1 week.
of her coming back here
What's today?
whatsoever.
Wednesday. All right.
So I was weeping and choking on my own tears. I was weeping and choking on my own tears because the thought came into my head, it's a wonderful life. And I think Shannon was really weeping so hard that she almost would pass away. And I felt that in my spirit. And that was probably the last little bit of what I felt for her dying. And part of what helped me with that was Gavin and looking into his eyes and saying to him that you've done so much for me, boy. But chapters end. Chapters end. And you have to move on. And pretty soon I'm going to have to give him to the wonderful man that I know will take care of him. That's going to happen soon. And I got his text. I've got his number. So I'll be texting him in the next week during the summer. So, she's gone, Ezzy. And she ain't coming back. So if you're out there, please text me. She's gone. Peace out.
All right. All right. All right. So give me a sec. Give me 10 seconds. Please.
On button turned on for the headset.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what this is, but it's old. But it might be
Which
relevant.
is hilarious, but it is what it is. One more video. I want to thank Shanny for Christ so much for this video. I want to thank her for that conversation last night. You know, as much fun as you had, I probably had a lot more fun. It was great.
I don't know who this is.
Really appreciate it. And I
baby.
like I said last night, I think it would be wise for you to just ignore the hate. And we know the names. I hate naming names, but yeah, just let them be. Let it be. Um, they're gonna say what they're gonna say. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. They feel they do God a service, but to the left. It's gonna be rough for them for what they're doing to you, guaranteed. So, you know, I think it's really sad that, when they look at your face, they don't see a sister in Christ.
Okay, this is just obviously a bullshit. I'm not going to go there. Let's go to Dank Dumpster. What has he done? It's a 2 hour, a 2.5 hour. No, I don't want to watch Dank Dumpster. Look, it's a 2.5 hour stream from last night, but we don't need to go there. We pretty well know what's going on. Shanny's gone, basically. Yeah, let's see if he if he put a post in there at all. Yo. Okay, I don't know what that is. And then the video, Shanny's gone. 39 minutes ago. So yeah, I think we're caught up. But we have to jump. We have to jump topics because your best buddy, guess who that is? Your buzz buddy. There he is. Let me see. Give me a sec. Tell you what. Let me give you a clue who your best buddy is, because you probably don't know. Oh, haven't I added them in yet? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I'll add it for next time. Anyway, we're gonna jump topics, jump screens to yours and my favorite vagabond of all time. Firstly, we have to let Toby Michael know that he is to send $5 to Von Helton for this, and we need to introduce Von Helton to anybody who doesn't know him. Actually, we don't introduce him that way. We'll introduce him that way. There we go. And Toby Michael, you're still not off the hook. Here we go.
All righty, boys and girls. Ready for your mind to get blown?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I'm good at, right? As you found out to your dismay, some of you, I'm very good at blowing people's minds with facts. And so here we go. Y'all remember 2012? Those of you that are old enough. Anybody remember 2012? And there was this big brouhaha with the Mayan calendar, and that 2012 was supposed to be the end of the age, and it was supposed to be the end of the world, and all this shit, and all this calamity and stuff was supposed to happen. No, you ain't going to photobomb my video. Stay your ass back there. Because he's creeping up trying to photobomb my video. No, not this time, Slick. Anyways, well, it just so happens that was not real, right? We found out that was not the case. Okay, but here's, you ready for this? Are you sitting down? 2026 is the start of a new age in the Mayan calendar. 20. Let me say that again for the people in the back row. Hey, people in the back row. 20.
This guy's such a. He's so fucking annoying. Mayan calendar. Who the fuck cares about the Mayan calendar? This Von Helton idiot is going to make a big deal. Obviously, you can see it coming, of something that's predicted by the Mayan calendar. He's already said a new era, which means so what? But anyway, he seems to hang some importance to this Mayan calendar and this year, 2026. So let's find out more.
2026 is the start of a new dispensation in the Mayan calendar. Yes, it is. It really is. Now, it's not bad. It's good because it means that it's an opportunity for everyone to get back to nature, for everyone to start on a new spiritual path, hopefully a better one, minus monotheism, because monotheism sucks. Anyway, so hopefully this is the start of something great. Actually, it's a time of getting back to nature and starting a genuine spiritual walk with the elder gods and getting back to basics and shit. And it's a good thing. But it's just interesting that it just so happens that 2026 is the start. This is the start. 2026 is literally the start of this new dispensation. Now, you say, well, Bon, that's a one off thing. No, actually, it's not. Because guess what?
Oops. New dispensation. It's the start of a new dispensation. Begs the question. What is a new dispensation? What is a new dispensation? A new dispensation refers to a transformative era or new system of divine arrangement, often seen in Christian theology as the age of grace, following the old covenant. He just went and railed against monotheism, and now he's pushing this Christian new dispensation idea. This is one mixed up dude. He really mixed up.
This also just happens to be the age of Aquarius. And you say, oh, Von, that's ridiculous. Google it. Go ahead. I dare you.
All right. Is this the age of Aquarius? Yes! Oh, Vaughn was right. Many astrologers believe we are currently transitioning. Oh, shit, you can't read that. Yes, many astrologers believe we are currently transitioning into or are already in the age of Aquarius, leaving the age of Pisces, though there's no single agreed upon start date. With some pointing to events around 2012 or the 20th century as markers for this shift towards unity, technology, and humanitarianism. Right. Okay. Let's see where he goes with this.
Now you say, well, Bon, how's Aquarius significant? Well, don't you remember all them hippies back in the 1960s singing, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius? Yeah, well, there's a reason for that. Because they felt that the age of Aquarius was also a time of a new beginning and a time of liberation, of a time to become spiritual and you got all these new agers, singing kumbaya around a campfire and shit. Well, guess what? We're in the age of Aquarius. Isn't that interesting? All right, but that's not all, folks. We're keeping going because I got more. All right, you got Donald Trump on Christmas Eve. He gets up and he says something just out of the blue, out of nowhere. This might be our last Christmas. It's like, say what? Say what? This might be our what? Our last Christmas? What the hell? But yeah, he really said it. Google it. He really
Okay,
said that.
okay,
He said,
okay,
"This might be
okay.
our last Christmas."
I'm gonna Google it. Did Donald Trump say this will be, oh, come on, our last Christmas? Okay, nothing. What did Donald Trump say about Christmas? Oops, Christmas. Donald Trump's Christmas messages blend traditional greetings with sharp political critiques, often including Merry Christmas to his supporters while calling opponents radical left or scum, while also emphasizing faith in Jesus Christ, touting economic achievements, and engaging in light-hearted traditions like calls with children, sometimes mixing in warnings about bad Santas or other controversial topics like Jeffrey Epstein records during holiday seasons. What the fuck's that mean? What's his last Christmas? About this being a last. Let's try that. Christmas. During his 2025 Christmas message, I think this is it. During his 2025 Christmas message, Donald Trump suggested it might be people's last Merry Christmas due to impending disclosures from Jeffrey Epstein's files, implying significant political fallout for Democrats and others implicated, creating a dramatic statement about potential upheaval after new information emerged as reported in news clips from late December 2025. So the statement, here's the breakdown of what he said and the context before Von Helton lies to you. The statement, Trump posted, enjoy what may be your last Merry Christmas. The context. This came as a massive trove of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein was set to be released by law following a court order. The implication, he linked the impending release to the Democrats, suggesting they would have a lot of explaining to do, hinting at major scandal and political disruption. In essence, he used the phrase to foreshadow significant consequences from the Epstein files, suggesting a disruptive period ahead that could change the political landscape rather than a literal prediction of the end of Christmas. And Google it. We did. Right. Liar Von Helton. Carry on.
And everybody's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Nobody said anything. It's like, what the hell is that supposed to mean? But wait, kids, there's even more than that. There was this guy, he was watching these UFOs, and apparently there was a green-colored orb that was dropped or appeared or whatever, and there was a set of numbers in it. And when you put those set of numbers in a numerology calculator, it came out to 2026. Sharpie, what?
He's
Is it
suffering.
another dog? It's probably another dog. Is it another dog?
I'm asking the dog questions.
It's just another dog. Is that what it is? Calm down. Anyway, so you put all that together. Put it together, and what do you got? Bippity boppity, bippity boppity, bippity boppity boo. When you put all that together, it kind of says something interesting.
Like what?
So apparently, 2026 is going to be a very interesting year. At least it sounds like it, doesn't it? But yeah, all this stuff can be looked up online. You can look all this stuff up online and verify it. But yeah, very interesting, huh?
He's going to rue the day he ever said, look it up online or Google it, because somebody's going to make a compilation of all the shit he says, and then he says, Google it, and somebody's going to come up with I Googled it, and here's what it is. Wrong, 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 Van Helton, wrong, Van Helton, wrong, Van Helton, wrong. But who's got the time for that?
Isn't that neat? Have I blown your mind? I hope so, because that was the intention. and to make you think, because I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what we need to do. We need to think on our feet. We need to keep our head on a swivel, think outside the box, and just be ready for anything, man. Be ready for anything.
He says that so many times.
Because it's untelling what's liable to happen.
He says that so often. Keep your head on a swivel, think outside the box, be ready, because anything can happen at any time. What a stupid thing. Oh, of course, if you're living in on four wheels and a garbage bag, anything can happen, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, you can Google that. Trump said this might be our last Christmas. And it's like, what? What the fuck? You know. So yeah, just thought I'd brighten your day.
So nice.
But yeah, so this should be interesting. Hopefully, it signifies my getting out of the rough patch. And you know, of course, obviously, if I get out of the rough patch, then I can be a blessing to the world, right? Because that's the goal, is for me to be a blessing to the world. You have a great and glorious future that'll benefit all of mankind. Well, that hasn't happened yet. So that means that's something that is yet to happen.
Wait.
Obviously, if I get out of the rough patch, then that's going to be one less hurdle impeding my ability to do exactly that. Right? Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what's going on. But yeah, isn't that interesting?
No.
Isn't that interesting?
Not
It
at all.
turns out 2026 is the start of a new dispensation on the Mayan calendar, not 2012. And I kept telling everybody, I said, guys, it's shaped like a donut, which means it's not an end. You know, if it was a regular square calendar, there would be a beginning and an ending. But see, the Mayan calendar is round. Once you end one dispensation, it just starts another dispensation, right? Yeah.
Shit. And besides,
It's never
if it's to do with Christianity and theology, then Mayan was long before Christianity, and it disappeared long before Christianity, or maybe it disappeared because of Christianity. I don't know. I'm assuming it disappeared because of Christianity. So they're enemies. So why would a Christian? I mean, why would an enemy of Christianity bother with Christianity? Crazy. Hey, Von Beardo. Anyway, this guy's just nuts.
never the end. It's just beginning of something new. So we'll see what this goes on. It was something like had something to do with mountain energy. What's that all about? Could that be similar to pyramid energy? Because I mean, some mountains are similar in shape to a pyramid. Could that be a foretelling of something interesting about to happen? I hope so. We need some, folks. We need something to break out of the absolute morass that we're in, because we are in.
Save us. Save us, Von Helton. Come up with a plan, man. Donald Trump has a plan, but it could never be as good as yours.
Oh no. Well, what's a good term? The doldrums, I guess. Would that be a good term? We just seem to be in the doldrums. So hopefully something fantastic will happen and magical will happen, and we'll break out of the doldrums, and so everything will be better. That's the plan. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. I hope it got you thinking. But anyway, look all that shit up if you want.
We did.
Because it's all out
You're
there
wrong.
for anybody to go see.
You're wrong.
And you all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Don't forget to like, share, rate, subscribe, donate, click the bell, and pontificate. Because your donations and gifts of love keep me going through these trying times. Have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow.
He's a hoot. That's really all I got for now. If you want, I'll just have a quick look around, see what's going on with our friends. Like what's Jason up to now that he's free? He's gonna go to Izzy, is he? I was thinking of playing that Dank. Nah, it's 2.5 hours. I'm just gonna say thank you for watching. Sounds like I'm coming down with something. I'm gonna go have a hot meal, and I'll see you like next time. Alrighty. So there's your thank you for watching, and then I've got to do this so I know what's going on here. All right, love you all. Bye bye.